The city of San Luis Obispo is rethinking where its money is invested. The city puts about $75 to $78 million into investments. Now staff is changing to what they say is a more socially responsible investment approach. KSPY's Melissa Newman joins us now live in San Luis Obispo with what may be removed from the city's portfolio. Melissa?
CARINA, tonight the city essentially looked at how it makes money off of its money. So the city currently does not invest in things like fossil fuels or tobacco products, but now industries like weapons manufacturers are going to be added to that list.
When it comes to the city's budget, the focus is often on how the city spends its money and not how the money is invested. Tuesday night, the San Luis Obispo City Council looked at ways it could invest its money in a more socially responsible way.
Maybe even taking a step further by expanding it into the ESG investment strategies and philosophies, which stands for environmental, social, and governance strategies, which is a much more far-reaching philosophy, if you will, as it does not only look at the end product, it looks at how the product actually comes to be and what goes into the company's social aspects, how it treats its workers, for instance.
For example, the number of car manufacturers the city could invest in would be limited because of a certain manufacturer's impact on fossil fuels. Groups like the SLO Peace Coalition wanted that same approach for weapons manufacturers.
This is a great opportunity for SLO as a city to set a national example by rejecting the influence of the war economy and removing our money from militarized violence that's happening here and abroad.
The city currently does not have any money invested in weapons or small arms manufacturers, but the change to ESG would make that permanent. It's important to note, however, this is different than defunding the police or removing weapons from the police department.
All this initiative would do would prohibit city funds from investing in the weapons companies themselves. It would have nothing to do with whether these weapons are eventually transferred to local police.
The City Council voted unanimously to move forward with what they say is a new screening tool for investments. Now, the council hopes that this decision will help them better align their investments with what the community wants and how they want them to invest their money. Reporting live in San Luis Obispo, Melissa Newman, KSPY News.
Melissa, thank you. And we did reach out to several advocacy groups for weapons manufacturers, as well as Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Raytheon. We are still waiting to hear back. The city says if you want to get more involved with its investments, you can go to its next investment oversight meeting, which is on September 24th at 1:30 p.m.